Ford is recalling over 850,000 cars over potential fuel pump failure. Hi everybody, my name is Eddie and today on Talk Daily we're going to be discussing this recall and would it affect your car? Does it affect your car? Maybe your friend's car? Let us know in the comments below as always. And before I go any further, I'm getting my information from an article from Car and Driver written by Jack Fitzgerald, published in July 11 of 2025. As always, I have links I can show you in the description below. So let's dig into this and what's what. Now, according to the article, the Ford is recalling 850,318 vehicle with an issue that can cause low pressure fuel pump failure, resulting engine stalling while driving. That's not good. The recall population includes certain 2021 to 2023 Ford Bronco, Explorer, Lincoln Aviator SUV, Ford F-250, 350, 450, 550 Super Duty, and 21 to 22 Lincoln Navigator, Ford F-150, and Mustang vehicle. Ford is still working on a remedy for the recall issue and will notify owner when a solution is found. Now, what exactly is the issue? The issue, according to the recall document, is twofold. One issue stems from contamination of the jet pump in low fuel situation, which can lead to loss of fuel pressure and flow from the low pressure fuel pump. The other stems from reduced fuel pump internal clearance, which can increase internal friction and sensitivity to vapor lock. Without proper pressure, the flow and the fuel delivery to the engine can be starved, leading the engine to stall while driving. Yeah, no fuel, you're not going anywhere. Customer may become aware of the fuel pump issue through poor engine performance, including misfiring, running rough. The check engine light also may illuminate. Recall documents show that the fuel pump failure is more likely to occur in low fuel or warm weather situation. Now, Ford is still working on a remedy for the recalls issue. Initial owner notify letter will be mailed on July 14, with secondary letters planned when the remedy is available. There's still no update to this, and this is old now. We're in August, we're in the end of August, and this has been a while, and they still have no solution to this. Now, the interesting thing in the comments saying some, not all. So the other, like what's out, you would think it's like a design thing or like a fuel pump quality control situation. I don't know, but let's see some of the comments below what people are saying. This person, I can't think of one. Okay, saying endless recalls, lack of vehicle model in the US, poor management of the EV division, can't keep employees due to lower wages. He's basically bashing on Ford, saying that Ford management is not that good, Ford leadership is not so good, and saying Farley need to step down and let someone who knows a thing or two about cars run the business, take over. Okay, so he's basically saying that the CEO of the company is basically to be blamed. Okay, moving on. Nikita saying, I just never understand these kind of problems. Ford have been making fuel pump for what, 100 years? You would think they have it done by now. That's not how things work. Just because you've been making something for 100 years, this is a fuel pump is not like you made a spoon. Hey, look, I made a spoon. We're done since the Middle Age. It's just a spoon. Nah, things are a little bit different. As you change car, like fuel pump, the evolution of fuel pump has changed. You know, you had like, I don't know, one fuel pump back in the day to return system, to returnless system. And then you had direct injection, which is, you know, high pressure fuel pump, low pressure fuel pump. It's not the same. Of course, you change the engine, things change. So yeah, you take some parts off the shelf when you're making cars. You don't have to redesign every single component. When you buy a new car, a lot of other components are carried over from previous designs. But yeah, it's not everything. At some point, things evolve and mistakes happen. I mean, I own a bunch of cars. I have cars from the 90s. I have cars from the 2000s, and 90s cars, there was a lot of issues with them. We just fixed them. I mean, we move on. It's not, I don't think really it's, you know, just because car is new, that doesn't mean it has no problems going to come up with it. Now, some cars are better than others, but a recall is just a way of life. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I don't know what I'm doing. Anyway, so the fuel pump issue was very easy to resolve. This person saying, okay, that's interesting. But a very inexpensive fuel pump assist that you can turn on and off with a switch. Works especially well during hot weather and may cause vapor lock, especially in high altitude situation. And in some vehicle, the fuel line is sitting on top of the manifold, making the gas turn into vapor. You can't make this stuff up. Yeah, sometime in design, they do weird stuff like that. If you ever had a rotary engine, an FC and FD, they burn their own electric loom because it's sitting really close to the manifold. Sometimes cars are like that, man. They want to make cars, it's silly. You would think like What? But I think it's just packaging design. It's just a lot. There's a lot of factors that are making cars. And this gentleman person mentioning the manifold situation, the fuel line going over the manifold. Yeah, that will cause your fuel line to boil. It happens, man. It's a thing with cars. Anyway, let me know what you think in the comments below. There's more comments, but I just read a little bit on the top. I'm just kind of interested in what people say. Yeah, it's just really unfortunate, and hopefully they find a remedy. If you know the remedy, let us know in the comments below. Anyway, as always, be safe out there, everybody, and thanks for watching. I always read all your comments and like and subscribe, so I appreciate everybody giving the comments and telling me how to make this channel better. Anyway, everybody, take care, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.